Hey guys, it's Drew. I got another unboxing video we're going to do today, and just an initial view on some quality for another Dalstrong product. If you haven't noticed from the channel yet, I really like Dalstrong stuff. This I got for a pretty good deal overall. This is their 4-piece premium grill set. So it's still got the plastic on it. I literally just got it in within the last couple hours. Let's just pull this open here. This is a 4-piece set. If you can see the picture right here, it's got spatula, silicone brush, a grilling fork, some tongs. Let's just throw that plastic to the side. Just like everything Dalstrong, it's kind of over packaged. So let's just check this out real quick, see if there's anything on it. Let's see, Facebook and Instagram group are right here. info@dalstrong.com if you got some questions. 4-piece premium set. Alright, so it's a basting brush. That's what it's called. I just said silicone brush. Grilling spatula, grilling fork, tongs. Alright, great. Let's throw that to the side. Got the exact same thing. Should just open, and here we go. Alright. Packaged very well. This is like a foamy material. It's got some tissue paper kind of stuff. And this is what we're looking at right here. Let me set this aside as well so we can get that logo in there. Overall, that looks really good, just opening the box up, that is. So we got some, looks like some peelable stickers right here with the Dalstrong logo. Doesn't look too bad. We'll set that aside. I'm probably not going to put it on nothing. If I put it on my grill, I'd be worried that the glue would melt off. So I guess let's start at the tongs, because these look hefty. They look, oh yeah, they got some weight to them. And it looks like they got a little Velcro thing around it as well. So let's pop that off like you'd see on a wire. Oh, these are hefty. I have, for reference, like double XL or XL hands that I would wear, or that's my glove size. And for reference, I mean they're huge. Let me see. I got some cheap Amazon tongs that I had here for reference, and they're silicone. And these ones, they're small tongs, but they have large silicone bits at the end. Actually, I can probably get a tape measure out just to show you, because this is surprisingly large, which is great for me if I'm doing something like large steaks. But the tongs, it's I'd say about 4 inches, maybe 4¼ inches, yeah, about 4, that'd be safe in terms of length. And on the widest part, it's just under 3 inches, probably about 2¾ inches. So we got 4 by 2¾ inches for the tong surface. In comparison to, actually, I have a set of Weber tongs that I got from Lowe's. These are a little older, but about 2-3 years old maybe. So these are 2 by maybe 3 in terms of grabbing space. So 2 by 3 versus a 2¾ by 4. So noticeably larger. So just like every other set of tongs, it's got this little piece here that locks these springs. Very simple mechanism. If you close and pull it down, it locks it, keeps it shut. If you push it up while it's closed, it lets the springs open up, and that opens very wide. So in terms of the width that it opens up, just for measurement's sake to make this easy, it goes to about just under 8 inches, probably closer to 7½ inches of thickness that it can grab. Oh yeah, they feel hefty in quality. So it's got some teeth all around it, like you can see here. These match up pretty well. Got some rounded bits in there. The handles are on everything here. All these handles are G10, which is good for me. It's supposed to be really heat resistant, which, you know, for obvious reasons with grilling, that's going to be a win. So very heat resistant, supposed to be moisture resistant as well, which is going to be great for if you're dealing with meats that are obviously dripping wet when you're flipping them around, because you're not going to be cooking anything well done, more than likely, if you have some sanity. So let's take a peek at the, oh geez, these forks, this looks mean. This barbecue fork is also, just like everything else, very hefty. Handle's really solid. Everything feels really solid through and through. The only thing that I think I would gripe about right now is the bottom of this just has a hole. It doesn't have like a, on this Weber set that I have, it doesn't have little hook like this that you can put on the side of your Weber grill and just kind of hang off the side. But I imagine I could always just get a little piece of rope or something like that, or some like 550 cord, wrap it around, or just something simple. It can be done for sure. So just comparing this to my Weber tongs here, if you can get both of these tips in frame, Weber is this one on the right, the Dalstrong is here on the left. Dalstrong definitely goes a little bit wider, in terms of the fork width. So you get a little bit more, I guess weight distribution would be the way to put it. Easier to pick up. You could probably use this as a mini spatula, to be honest, with how thick it is. The Weber one I got, just for price sake, just to kind of get an idea. This was a 4-piece set, and I think it was like 40-50 bucks, somewhere around $45, $50, I'd want to say, for the set of, I think it was 3 for the Weber, and this is what I got with it. It was a spatula, tongs, and fork. So I'll be comparing this with everything here today, with the exception of the brush, because the brush didn't have anything that came with it. So the Weber, for example, it feels like a 2-piece set. Like, it just kind of feels like this piece of metal here just kind of slides into this handle. So I mean, it's got a little cheap China clanky feeling to it. Like, I feel like after like maybe another year, or if it stays on the grill in some bad weather or something, through some hot and cold, like whatever glue or materials holding this together might just break and it'll just freaking separate one day. So obviously it's not made to last, but it's made to, get you by for the meantime. But just in thickness comparison, you can see on the side here, again, Weber on the right, the Dalstrong on the left. I mean, there's almost no comparison of the thickness. I mean, it feels like the Dalstrong, in terms of weight, is probably 3 times, maybe even 4 times. It's fairly significantly heavier. It's not heavy by any means. I mean, it feels like quality heavier, like a nice pair of shoes or headphones or some kind of tech equipment. Like, when it's hefty, it tends to mean quality. So that definitely seems to be the case here. The handle on this one is just very, very cheap and plasticky versus this one, which is solid G10 and stainless steel. They're both made out of stainless steel. Let's see, the pliability of the forks. The Weber is very, very bendable. I feel like if I actually put some oomph behind it, I mean, I've literally just bent that, just doing that. So, I mean, quality is not there on the Weber, but on the Dalstrong, I mean, actually trying to put a little bit of effort into it with a couple of fingers. I mean, you can get a little bit of pliability on it, but it doesn't feel like it's going to necessarily stay that way. I mean, this feels solid. So I'm going to put the forks away. I mean, I'm definitely satisfied with that. I mean, that'll put a hurting on you by accident if you drop that on your toes, that's for sure. So let's push that down real quick. Let's get to the silicone brush. Now, I don't have or barbecue brush, a brush to compare it to that I got in that set, because the sets that I messed with that were at my local big box, like Home Depot, Lowe's stores, didn't have a brush comparison, but the exact same handle as everything else in the set, so it's very, very hefty. The tip of the brush would be great for chicken or ribs, just to kind of put that little coating on there while everything's hot, so you don't really have to worry about it. The only brushes that I have in comparison that I could really even compare these two are an embarrassment. They're more of like, kitchen counter kind of, you're just going to brush something on some chicken before you fry it up on a skillet sort of thing. So it's not really anything in comparison, but I can see that this would definitely do the job. There's no complaints there. This feels very, very solid. I mean, Dalstrong has, the only thing that worries me about something like this is the durability of it over time, with a fair amount of heat and all that, and with use, just because, I mean, the bristles can obviously, you beat them up, they're eventually, some of these are going to fall off. Just trying to look at the backing of it, it looks like they're all going through a piece of rubber in the back, and I imagine they're like heavily epoxied or something in there, or just heavy glue essentially. But Dalstrong has a lifetime, I think it's a limited lifetime or lifetime warranty on all their products, which is the reason I tend to buy everything through them right now. I'm trying to upgrade all my kitchen gear, including my barbecue gear, of course, as we can see here. And the, that's actually flipped the wrong way. It's probably why I had trouble with it. Their knives in particular, just in terms of their customer service, to give you some transparency. This knife here, I got it in an 18-piece set. It's their Gladiator series. They make this set in like 4 different colors or something. It was, I don't know, like $200 maybe for the 18 pieces. Just high quality kitchen knives. Hard to see now, but my finger here, the blade is curved at the tip. It ended up dropping, and then it bent very badly when it hit the ground, and I was able to bend it back somewhat. I just reached out to Dalstrong to let them know. It was like, hey, it bent. I managed to bend it back for the most part, and here's a picture. Just wanted to let you know. Or I didn't send them a picture, I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you know, if it breaks, do I have any options in terms of warranty. They said, hey, if you just send us a picture, we'll just send you a new knife or a gift card if it wasn't in a set. And obviously I said, well, mine's in a set, so are you able to just send me the knife? It's no big deal. They asked again for the picture. I sent it over, and it's already underway, which is crazy. I mean, I didn't even expect that. So that's awesome. That's a big thumbs up to Dalstrong. I mean, I've given them a lot of money over the years, over the last probably 2 years in particular, and it's nice that they stand behind their stuff. And I mean, it's very quality. Speaking of quality, holy crap, this is a big spatula. Let me get my Weber, which is in that, you know, $40, $50 set I was just talking about, just in comparison. It doesn't look massively different when I put it on top like this, but I don't know, just something about it on the side by side. This right here, this Dalstrong one, dwarfs the Weber handle. And again, with the Weber and these made in China big box stores things, it's 2 pieces. It's got a crappy handle. I mean, it has the ring to hang, which is probably the only benefit it has. But with these, the differences in these, one is the handle obviously is vastly different. The metal is much thicker on the Dalstrong, especially as you go down. When you work your way up, the only way it looked thicker, there we go. It looked thicker on the Weber here, but that's just because of the angle. But anyways, the pliability of this one, I mean, I can very easily just put some oomph on it, and you know, I just did that just with my finger. Just 2 fingers, just push that down, and that thing's about permanently bent. So now I'm gonna have to bend it back. But granted, yeah, that's it. That's the quality on these things versus the Dalstrong. If I put 2 fingers on it and tried to bend it, I'd be more worried about hurting my fingers because this thing up here is so solid than anything. So just putting in a little bit of effort. I mean, I'd have to probably put my whole hand on there and literally try to bend it, but I mean, that's what you're getting for the money. It has a serrated edge here on the side, which is pretty crazy looking. I mean, they're in a knife manufacturing company or a making company, distributor, whatever you want to call them. I mean, that's definitely sharp. I mean, they know what they're doing when it comes to edges, that's for sure. So I personally don't know what I'd use this for. I mean, I tend, when I go out to do grilling anyways, I normally take one of my larger Dalstrong knives or something, not like this particular one, but I'll take a larger knife with me, and you know, I'll do some work out there with my Dalstrong knife and a fork, and you know, I'll go to town. But on the meat, I don't feel like I need a blade on the actual spatula itself, but that's pretty sweet. Here, it looks like a bottle opener. You can put your bottle of Corona in there, pop it off, enjoy a Corona online while you're grilling in total dad fashion. So yeah, that's it for this. And these are just regular vent holes. It almost looks like some Optimus Prime. That's what it gives me vibes of. It gives me Transformers vibes, like Optimus Prime, just the face of that handle, which is pretty sick. So who needs this particular premium grill set? The only thing that comes to mind is like a Father's Day sort of thing, or somebody that actually is in the business, like a very passionate enthusiast, is that what I would say, because this set comes at about $130 retail through Dalstrong's website, and they ship and fulfill through Amazon as well for the same price. It goes for $130 right now at the time of making this video, which is just before Halloween 2023. So about $130 for this. I mean, I got it at a slight discount, not because of reviewing it or anything. I just had a gift card, so it's not really much of a discount. I just had a gift card for just from Dalstrong to be able to use on this. I make a lot of purchases through them, and they have their rewards and point system online, which I highly recommend. I'll leave a link in the description below that goes over their or that sends you to their website. It's like a refer a friend link. If you click the link, you go on their website, you buy something, it sends me 200 points, which is equivalent to like $5 or $10 or something that I can use on a future purchase. They also give a 10% off military discount, which is worth noting as well, which is another reason I purchased through them, because I'm former military. I'm a veteran for a few years in the Army. If you go to the very bottom of their website, down in like the blue, just like the color of the background here, where it says contact us, and there's will be a military affiliate kind of thing where you can click, you verify your status as a veteran or whatever the case, or active duty, and then they'll give you a once a day coupon code to use to get 10% off all the time, and it works on sale items too. So I was able to get 10% off of this, and then use my gift card / points to get some more money off. So the walkout price of this for me was somewhere in the ballpark, a little bit over $50, which again, in comparison to what I got for about the same price. This Weber stuff that I can just bend with a fingertip is crazy in terms of value for me, especially now that it's starting to get colder out, contrary to how people normally go in the summertime and they grow more. I tend to grow more as it gets colder out, just because it just feels better for me to go out there and go through the cold and kind of do it, you know, get that testosterone flowing. I don't know, I just like steaks in the winter and the fall. So make sure you leave this video a like if you like this kind of content. I'll probably have a video at some point in the future of me grilling using these materials, just because I like posting videos of just household item reviews and things that I think people should look at, or that I'm investing in, that I believe in. This is replacing some cheap stuff that I had in the past, which is like these little silicone tongs that just kind of pull apart. They're crap. Now I can throw them away, or at least give them away or donate them to Goodwill or something after cleaning them up. So yeah, that's it. Leave this video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.